he shook free two of them in transition, and we were a little probably fatigued at that stretch. I can't quite remember what happened, but they're probably both off turnover, Steven, which probably was a result of some fatigue as well. Um, but yeah, that was definitely what broke the game open.
And like Kyle got ejected, and I when I saw the play, I wasn't sure like what the rationale was. So it looked like he was just trying to get the ball back to the referee. So was there an explanation given there?
I didn't really get an explanation. I did like you said or saw that was I think for throwing the ball, but I didn't see it if it was egregious or not.
Great, thanks a lot, Coach.
Yep, thanks, Steven.
Next question will go to Aaron Rose.
Hey, Nick. You mentioned before the game that maybe a positive was some of the guys who don't normally get playing time or as much playing time are getting minutes now. Chris has really stepped up. Boucher has stepped up. What have you thought of the way he's played over the past little bit?
Well, I think Chris is playing about the way he's played most of the year, Aaron, to be honest with you. He had a great second half. He did not have a good first half, but he did bounce back, and we showed him a few clips at the half of things, and I thought he became a little bit more of a force defensively, which he's got to do, you know, protecting the rim and rebounding wise. But yeah, he had a nice game. He hit some shots and got some, nice rolls at the rim.
Is there anyone else who has jumped out at you and
No, I mean, I think I'm really trying to look at, Paul Watson again. I think that, he didn't do much offensively. He did have, I think, a nice and one there or something. He ends up on the plus minus. Is the only guy in plus for us in 27 minutes, so it means he's impacting the game pretty positively. But we're going to need some, a little bit more shot making probably out of him than he's given us in the last few games. I think he's doing everything else well, playing hard, defending, rebounding, you know. But when he's get those rhythm threes, he's going to have to step in and make a good share of them.
If I can sneak one more in here,
Yeah.
I know you obviously are looking forward to getting your guys back, but these next 2 days off, do they feel extra important just for a little bit of rest and regrouping?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think it's 3 games in 4 again, but that's going to be kind of the norm. You're going to have that about every week, I think, from here on out. Yeah, and I think I'm hoping that getting back and we're going to see some more people, staff and players included, and that'll be a small step, or maybe it'll be a decent step forward in our regrouping process here.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll go to Josh Lewinberg.
Hey, Nick, just wanted to follow up on something quickly. You mentioned Chris's first half there. You took him out after a couple minutes, looked like a bit of a learning moment. Obviously, he's still a growing player. How receptive has he been to moments like that this season? How have you seen him kind of learn from them?
Well, that was you're exactly right, Josh. I think that the game and the way he played was kind of indicative that was receptive tonight, right? I mean, he was, he missed about 3 in a row at the rim where I thought he was there, and he jumped out of position on one, he fouled on the other, and he gave no resistance on the third. And I just can't, we just gets unacceptable, right? And then showed him those clips at the half to let him understand, and he picked it up in the second half. So that's a good learning moment for him.
Thanks, Nick. Have a good night. Safe travels.
Thank you.
We'll go to Louis Satzman.
Hey, Coach. The other night you mentioned down the stretch, you could have done more to get different shots for the team. And then I think you mentioned that. And tonight the shots, as you say, came, seemingly much easier. I'm curious, how does your role change? On a night when the guys aren't available who, consistently hit those, what does your role become when you're getting them and you're just not making them?
I mean, listen, Lewis, my role is to put a game plan out there defensively that's going to give us a chance. And I think we did that. We were having tremendous success with the game plan. The guys were working hard, executing it. We were keeping their main guys off the scoreboard, entirely. The other end of it, I'm trying to work for the shots. I got them, I think we got our main guys 40 shots And then we got, I think the rest of the guys, a whole bunch of chances, and we just didn't capitalize on them. But I think we will. It's not like, it's tough. It's a back-to-back, and it wasn't for lack of not executing pretty well on offense, I thought. There's some moments, there's some turnovers that were uncalled for and unforced errors and stuff, but you're going to have that. But again, we tried to execute, we tried to generate those shots, and we did, and we just couldn't find a stretch of the game where we could knock them down.